All right, what is going on, everybody? We are back at it again. This time it is our Saturday Night Rocket League debut. We've got some great matchups coming on stream tonight. We're starting off with Corsa versus Spectre in the Challenger League. Should be a great matchup here, and then we're going to be taking you guys after this. We're going to be having a rival taking on Dragon. Not only do we have these matchups, we're also going to have player interviews, a little thing called voting. So we're gonna have voting for stream matches for Monday's games. That'll also be happening in this stream as well, and some other hopefully interesting stuff, and hopefully we got some entertaining games for you guys in this one. And starting off, I'm gonna be joined by my good friend here, Hypernova. Hypernova, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Dude, I'm excited. Finally getting Saturday. Yeah, I know, dude. Finally getting Saturday Rocket League underway.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long time coming, and I think this is probably one of the cooler things that we're gonna have for Nemesis.
I hope so.
So yeah, we're waiting on getting a couple of these people in the lobby for Corsa versus Spectre. Both these teams are they're trying to get in here, but while we wait for that, let me tell you guys a little bit about something that we're gonna be having for you. I alluded to just a little bit ago about streamed voting. So that is one of the things that we are going to have tonight. That reminds me, I do also need to get that thing back open. But that is something that we are going to have for you guys tonight. We are going to be having stream voting. So in between each match, and then at the end of the stream, you guys are going to be able to vote twice for two matchups. So you get two votes. You get to vote for 12 different matchups that could be potentially streamed on Monday. It'll make a lot more sense when you guys can see it. But essentially, you guys in chat are going to get to choose which game on the Nemesis Twitch channel right here. So that'll be coming at you guys a little bit later. But yes, I think I'm super excited about that. When we get affiliated, which it should be happening very shortly here, we also have 2 times bonus for subscribers. So if you're a subscriber, your vote will count twice for voting to get the stream games chosen. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. So yeah, first matchup of the night, we're gonna be having Corsa versus Spectre. Hypernova, as these teams are loading on in here, what are you looking forward to between these two teams?
Well, you always want to see a good matchup, especially on the opening, of a Saturday Night Rocket League. But I really want to see if Corsa can take on Spectre coming out of a good dub off of Ascension, which is your team. The 3-2 came off of Game 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off a little bit, but yeah, I did get to see the Spectre team live in action in that one. They're a solid team. A little bit. I'm very curious to see. Oh, sorry, the poll bot's gonna toss that in there because I started the poll up in chat. But essentially, yeah, this Spectre team, they're looking pretty solid. Yeah, they took down my team in Ascension 3-2. And it was a close one. It was a close series. They ended up squeaking out Game 5, 1-0 in that one, and they played pretty solid in that game. But we also have Corsa coming in here. They're looking for a win here. So if you're Corsa, we know a lot about Spectre. Can you tell us a little about Corsa before we get this match started up?
Well, my team played Corsa, and I would say that they're a very good team. But tonight they are playing with, it looks like, 2 subs from their prospect team, so it might be a little tougher for them to get it going. So we'll see if they can hold on to their hats and not get absolutely clapped by a good challenger team.
For sure, yes. You do have some subs coming up. Of course, this prospect team, Valan, they're using that affiliation, which is what we like to see in these teams. Using that affiliation, calling people up, allowing them to play. And yeah, I think without any further ado, I think we've talked to you guys long enough, and it looks like both these teams are in the lobby. So we will get these guys started, and we'll see how Saturday Night Rocket League gets underway. So Corsa taking on Spectre should be a great showing here for these two teams. So we are going to have Spectre in the orange, and we are going to have Corsa over there in the blue. Both these teams hopping in here, so it should be a great matchup in this one. Excited to see how it turns out. So best of 5, Corsa versus Spectre. Let's get this thing underway. See Racket trying to start it off here for Corsa. Beater now sending it down, blocked by Punicorn. Punicorn with a nice little bump could open up some space for Caden. Caden, a nice little block there, trying to get something going. 12 Bram sending it down. A nice little touch from Racket. Gonna push that one in the corner. See Punicorn sending that one across now. 12 Bram looking to make a catch here, trying to take it up the wall. And leave it in the midfield. A shot opportunity. It's going to go off the post and it's going to go in. Caden is going to strike first, and Corsa gets on the board.
All right, yeah, as you can see, Corsa just not letting up any pressure so far. The ball was in their half for about a second, and they got cleared right back up. So they are ready. They are here to fight.
Yeah. Yeah, so I believe Caden, I think actually it might be this whole team might just be the Valan roster from Corsa. They've all got the VLN tag. So Valan, they're really trying to show up here. Obviously, I mean, if you're these people from the Prospect League in Valan, you know, you've got to feel some pressure taking on a challenger league team like this.
Yeah, you got to know it's going to be a tough fight, but they also want to prove themselves, so it might make them play a little bit better. We'll see.
For sure, gotta represent for the org. You know, they're showing up for Corsa, for Rossini, which is their rival league affiliate. So they're really trying to show up for their GM and Unique. So you know, a lot of pressure, but a lot to play for. If you are these Valan players playing for Corsa, you see Caden trying to send this one down. 12 Bram taking the catch, looking for the pass to Beto. Beto sending off the backboard. Punicorn can't find the touch. 12 Bram was there for the follow. Vanity Bop trying to get something going. Beto keeping this pressure on now. Spectre just slamming it off the post. Punicorn, finally gets a clear opportunity on the counterattack. If you can get it going quick, it's across in the middle. Beto, he makes the save. Good defense off the counterattack. 12 Bram trying to take it in the net, goes off the post. A great opportunity. Beto trying to keep the pressure. A little bit of missed opportunity there. Van goes off the post as well. 12 Bram keeping this pressure going. A little bump in net, and Beto is finally going to come through, and Spectre find their first goal of the game.
Yeah, so it seems like it switched around a little bit here, and now Spectre has all the pressure on the field. And a little double commit came in from the guys in the net, so it was just a nice opportunity. Well scored.
The Spectre finally getting their first goal of the series, able to crack through to see if they can keep it going or if Corsa can turn this around. 12 Bram looking to take that dribble. Puny trying to get to him. Puny gets the demo on him. Beto going to catch us in the corner. Nice little challenge there. Punicorn's going to pop that one up high. It's Caden. Caden almost found that touch. Racket can't find that touch either. Caden trying to keep this pressure going here. Ball going up. Beto looking to follow it. Punicorn, nice little block from him. Caden trying to wait on it. Sends it across his own net. Fortunately, that one's going to pinch out. Vandy Bob trying to leave that one for Beto. He does. Beto might be looking for the follow. But Racket, nice little play by him. Corsa trying to get it out. So after that quick attack from Spectre earlier, nothing really doing now. It seems like both teams kind of holding their own in the midfield. A little bit of back and forth action.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. Oh, but you got Beto coming in with taking that opportunity.
Yeah, Beto just finding it perfectly here, able to get that catch. The pressure was right on him, and he gets a nice little flick. Racket, tough position to be in there with Beto, all the control. And Spectre, they are gonna get their first lead of the series in this one. See if they can keep this one going. It's 12 Bram now. Get this pressure. Beto sent across now. Caden on the chase.
Cool.
See Caden look. Yeah.
AFK.
Punicorn. Something might have happened to him. Puny disconnected. That's a little bit unfortunate for them. But Beto is gonna capitalize. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Not much we can do about that. Puny's gonna disconnect. That's not what you want to see if you're the subs coming in from that. Now they gotta keep playing. So they have to keep playing. If I could spell keep right, but yeah, to play on. Unfortunately for Corsa here, Punicorn might be in a little bit of tough position, but looks like he might be all right now as you saw him making a move there. We'll see if now Punicorn, can he do it himself? He's
Ooh!
coming back.
Oh my
Punicorn,
god.
he may have lagged out before, but he's getting his redemption right there,
Oh
finding a
yeah.
goal.
What he just took the power slide right here. He knew it was a 1v he could do is beat him to the ball. Vito was just rushing it like a monkey.
Yeah, Punicorn, he disconnected, but he comes right back. That's what you like to see after a little bit of an unfortunate event. Nothing you can really do about your internet, but a great play by Punicorn. A nice little save from Caden there, able to keep his team in this one. Got 1 minute remaining in game number 1. Our first matchup on Saturday Night Rocket League. So that one goes over 12 Bram. Vandy Bop, a little bit of a mistouch. Fortunately, no one from Corsa was on that one. Opportunity there. No, it's going to be put away. Beto now trying to get something going for Spectre. Nice little block from Puny. He's got one to beat. Van's going to send that one away. Caden now looking to get this offense going. Bracket. A little pinch there. Vandy Bop gets the block. Punicorn going to send that one up. Beto is waiting for it. Going to send this one down. Spectre playing a little bit patient here, knowing they've got an opportunity. Caden, he goes for the fake. He gets it by 1. Can he get it by Beto? No, he cannot. He gets the dunk over to the side. Still 20 seconds remaining in this one. Corsa, they need this goal. Time is ticking. Vandy Bop takes a shot, and he's going to put it in. What an angle from him. And he finds the back of the net.
Yeah, it looks like they were both caught a little bit out of position. A little bump there from someone on Caden, and it just knocks him out of goal. And Vanity can take advantage.
Yeah, nice angle from Van there, able to find the back of the net, and it puts Spectre in position to take this game 4-2. And this one is that ball is kind of holding on in the midfield. It'd be sent off the backboard. Beto putting it high, so that ball looks to be almost touching the floor there, and there it goes. So Spectre, they take game number 1, 4-2. But we gotta give some credit out here to these people, or these players from playing for Corsa here in the Valon team. They really showed some some good signs in this.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely kept up pressure, and I think what's going to come down to it in this series is going to be the offense, because it seems like both of these teams' defense is a little bit struggling sometimes. So if they can capitalize and keep on it, they'll get it.
For sure. That's well said. We definitely saw some defensive struggles, and the offenses, they really should have. We saw nice plays from Beto, from Punicorn. Caden even scored some nice goals there, I'm pretty sure. These offenses have been good. We'll have to see if either team can really lock down that defense. That could be the key here, to see a ball out in the middle, start game number 2. Beto now taking a shot towards net, but Caden, he's going to make that save away. See Van with a nice little block racket, sending that one straight across. Dangerous. Van's just going to put that one home. A complete mistouch there, and Van is going to capitalize.
Yeah, you see a little double commit upfield, leaves the racket as the last man back, and he gets a little mistouch and hands him the ball. Leaves the net wide open.
Yeah, so unfortunate there for Corsa, but Spectre, we talked about it. They're a solid team in the Challenger League so far, from what we see in one matchup in, and that was a good goal from them there. It's Caden trying to get to this one. He does. Punicorn with a nice bump, able to block out Beto. What a box out right there. You see Caden with a nice little block, trying to get something going, pops it out. Beto was waiting for it, but he couldn't quite get to it. Racket sends that one to the side. Vanity Bop gets that pinch, but it's right to Puny. Puny's booming that one a long ways. Full Bram on the catch. We get it by 1. Racket avoiding backboard. He's going to dive in this challenge. Caden now look to get going on the offense here. Van is there, makes the touch. Punicorn pops it up high. It's going to be sent away. Beto now on the challenge. Gets it by 1. See if he can get another one here. Caden sent that one high. 12 Bram with a shot towards net, going to be saved away. Nice little defense there. And after that first little goal there, it seems like, this Corsa team is finally getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
See, Beto's going over the top. A little bit of misplay there. Off the post. Again, the follow is there from 12 Bram. And 12 Bram finds the back of the net. 2-goal lead for Spectre.
Yeah, just a mistouch from Punicorn. He tries to recover it, but he just can't get there in time, and 12 Bam takes advantage of it. So well done.
Yeah, so Spectre really putting in that work now. We see it seemed like after that first game they really kind of got into things. You see another shot towards net, it's going to go in. 12 Bram capitalizes once again and finds the back of the net.
Yeah, I think there was a little miscommunication from Caden. Caden kind of just left that ball, and no one cheated up with him, so it was just stuck in the midfield.
Spectre they've really been capitalizing on every mistake that Corsa has made in the series so far. See that ball go up. Punicorn now unable to find that touch. 12 Bram taking his time. Misses the touch, was trying to take it off the wall. Be blocked by Punicorn. Puny looking for the bump there, couldn't quite find it. A dunk opportunity, Caden goes off the post. Almost an insane dunk right there. It just goes a little bit wide. See Caden in the center again. It's off the post. Is there a follow? No. Beto is going to send that one away. Another great opportunity. Corsa, that's the second time in a row as Caden puts one up high. Wow, two great opportunities for Corsa here, but they just cannot find the back of the net. See Van sending that one up high now. Nice little touch from Beto. Racket on the backboard. Going to send that one down. Van. Shot opportunity off the post and down. It's going to go out though. Caden. He's going to clear this one. He's on the run. Caden sent that one the long way. It might be in. Van tries to get to it. It's off the post. The follow opportunity. Punicorn puts it up. Caden, is he there for the follow? He takes it in for the shot. Van is going to make the save, but the follow is there. Racket and Corsa, after all that pressure, they finally break through.
Yeah, as we talked about after game 1, it seems like the offense is just what's going to bring it down. What it's going to come down to, and it seems like whenever they can keep up the pressure, they can score. So, yeah.
Yeah, Corsa, they really found that pressure in this last minute and a half or so, and you can definitely see it. See Van trying to get some pressure of his own. Punicorn up there for the block. Babito coming in strong for the dunk. What a play by him.
Yeah, nice pass from Vanity, knocking it mid, and Puny has to start backwards. It's a tough block, but Beto can just keep on it and keep the pressure on. Score the goal.
Yeah, what a nice play by Beto there. Coming out strong for the dunk, and he was able to get that one in. So Spectre right back to their 3-goal lead in game number 2. It's another shot opportunity. The follow Vanity Bob almost put that one home. Punicorn trying to get the counterattack though. Trying to capitalize on Spectre being a little bit too aggressive. Racket goes right by that one, and he's faked out there by 12 Bram. A little bit of a double commit there. Punicorn is up. Trying to get something going here. Looks for the dunk there. Almost puts it in. Punicorn, the pressure has been there. I think there's just been a couple of great opportunities like that have just been missed from Corsa. See the demos coming out there. Ball popped high. Caden trying to stay with it. Shot opportunity. Beto puts it off the post. Almost put that one home. But not going to be able to find that 5th goal for Spectre. See Punicorn looking for the disrupt play. Bracket goes underneath. Is trying to get a little bit of pass there, it looked like. Unable to find it, however. Ball goes up high. A little bit of a double commit. Van trying to get that pressure. Still keeping it up. Ball goes across. Caden pops it up high. Beto looking for it, but Puny is there again, and Puny is going to get the save on this one. So 45 seconds here. Corsa, they're trying to avoid going down 2-0 here, but Spectre's looking really strong right now.
Yeah, again, they're just keeping up high offensive pressure, and it seems like it's making the Corsa defense collapse on itself, which is, again, what we said would be the key to these games is going to be who can take down the defense first and who can score the most.
For sure. So Caden trying to get something going. Time is running out here. Gets the flip reset, but it's going to be blocked out. See if they can get maybe one more consolation goal, and Corsa maybe give some confidence heading to game number 3. As 12 Bram's going to put that one towards the net, and that's going to be the hat trick for him. So 12 Bram finds another goal, and what a play by them in Corsa, or excuse me, Spectre. They're holding on. They got this 5-1 lead right here.
Yeah, definitely. It's all gonna come down to what Caden and Corsa can come down to. Sorry. Yeah, it's gonna come down to what they can figure out based on this defense, right? They need to lock it up, not double commit on these balls, and just clear out the ball and try to score a goal, right? That's the goal.
Yeah, exactly. And I think something that we saw as well is we really saw the Corsa offense. They really played well in game number one. They had a couple goals. It seemed like they really kept in it. It was only that fourth goal that came through at the very end that really pushed the lead for Spectre. So it was Corsa. They found their offense. Being this prospect team here in Vela, subbing in for Corsa. They really put on that pressure, and that's something that as we head into game number three here, that's something that they gotta try to keep in their minds. Hey, we know we can kind of keep up with these guys. We're almost one goal away from winning that game number one, so they have the offense, but as we talked about, it's just that defensive pressure and avoiding those double commits, and if their defense can hold strong, they get some counterattacks. I think they have a real shot to come back here against Spectre.
Yeah, this series definitely isn't over by a long shot, and we'll definitely see coming into this next game what's going to happen and how they're going to handle it.
For sure. So as we head into game number three here, we've got Spectre in the lead, 2-0 in the series. Corsa looking to looking to come back here in this one. They have a tough road to climb. The prospect team taking on the challengers. As we talked about, Velan, the prospect team for Corsa, subbing in because a couple Corsa members couldn't make to this matchup. See if they can represent for their org. A demo comes in. Opportunity. No, it's going to be blocked out. Oh my goodness. A great opportunity just blocked away by his team. And that one goes off the post. The follow is going to go in. Oh, how? What a terrible turn of events for Corsa.
Yeah, it looks like all three of them were at that right mid boost, and none of them could get back in time to get on this ball. So yeah, so 12-man will take advantage and knock it up on a 1-0 lead.
So Spectre, they come back strong at 12 Bram, really putting on in this series. See Spectre keep it going. Racket misses that touch. A shot opportunity again. 12 Bram, he's just going off tonight. 12 Bram, he's got. I think he got almost all the goals in the last game. And he's got the first two in this one.
Yeah, I'd say he's got about 6 goals this series, and that's a lot for this kind of game. Yeah.
For sure. So 12 Bram really putting on. Of course, so they're trying to go over the double kickoff there. They're selling out for everything they can do here to maybe some desperation plays coming out early, seeing if they can do anything against Spectre.
Yeah, I think they're starting to panic just a little bit, and they're trying to get a little over-aggressive, but as you can see, it's causing some double commits and some open nets and some bump plays on their own players, so we'll see if they can pull it together and come back in the series.
Yeah, for sure. I think you said it. I think you said it perfectly. They're definitely panicking in this one. You can see the double commits, the miscommunication. Yeah, you see it right there. Just those little miscommunications that happen. It just can really slow your offense down. The offense that seems so great, so much pressure in game number one. It's just nowhere to be found in this one. As Puny has to come in and make that save. So hopefully for these guys in Corsa, they can calm down just a little bit. Obviously being on Saturday Night Rocket League is a high pressure situation. His man is gonna put that one in. Another goal comes in for Spectre.
Yeah, as we're seeing here, they're just, as we've talked about, Corsa's just panicking just enough where it's causing only one guy to be back, and they've got 3 guys pressing them, and they just can't keep holding on.
Yeah, the pressure from Spectre is just a little bit too much at the moment. So you see 12 Bram sending that one away. See Puny again, a little bit of panic is showing there. I do think though, if we can get something going, Caden, he's trying to go for the fake, almost pulled it off there against 12 Bram. I think though, if you are Corsa in this one, something that you can look for is that Spectre gets a little bit too over aggressive. They're pretty confident in this series. They got a 2-game lead. They're up 3 goals. If you can capitalize on them being a little bit over aggressive, and take your time, there's opportunity that you can come right back in this one.
Yeah, definitely. They just need to slow it down, get a little more methodical with it, and they need to get more boom clears. You see that they kind of just they get the ball into their corner and then they kind of just lose the pressure. Like, so one good bang clear could lead into a goal for them and change up the series a little bit.
Definitely. Let's see if they can get it. As we see a little bit of a double quick, the miscommunication comes in, and Beto is going to find the back of the net on this one. Another goal from him coming in, and it's looking a little bit tough here for Corsa.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one to get back, and I'm not gonna say anything on the caster's curse, but like, yeah, it's gonna be tough. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. We'll have to see though.
But you never know.
You never know what can happen in Rocket League. There have been crazier comebacks.
Well, yeah.
To see if they can, this Corsa team can be one of them.
There you go.
Ooh, another opportunity, almost there. That's just what they need. If they can squeak one goal out here, they might have an opportunity, build some momentum in this one. As you see, they're really trying to get this pressure going. See Racket trying to get to that one. 12 Bram on the dribble, tries a fake by Kane. It's rolling towards the net, but Van fortunately is going to be there to help out. 12 Bram now looking to catch, taking his time, flicks it by one. Opportunity, the shot comes in from Beto, and he finds the back of the net. What a shot from Beto there, and it is 5-0 in favor of Spectre.
Yeah, that was a nice pass and a well-structured play, and there was only one guy in net to try to block that, so it was really tough.
Yeah, for sure. So Spectre pretty much running away with this one. It looks like they maybe went for a fake right there. I think I'm not really sure what happened in that one. Maybe an uncommunicated fake. As Beto catches this one. Ball coming across here. Beto now looking for the pass back to 12 Bram. Up to Vanity Bob. Vanity Bob trying to get to that one. Unable to, however. The ball pops up high. Punicorn can't find the touch. Beto was looking for it, but Caden makes the clear. 12 Bram trying to stay in front of it. And caught by Vanity Bob. Van sending that one across. Ball up high now. Caden looking for this one. Trying to send this one out. Opportunity here. A nice shot going towards net, and they're going to find a goal. Corsa finally able to break through. Punicorn strikes.
Yeah, another thing I've been looking at, and what you could probably be seeing is Corsa or Phelan isn't really spreading out on the field. They're all kind of bunched up in one spot, and as you can see there, they kind of split up their pressure and spread out a little bit more on the field, and it led to a really nice pass play and a goal.
Yeah,
so
for
somehow,
sure.
if they get those,
and Vanity Bob's gonna come in. Yeah, where did you say that?
Yeah.
Maybe some life coming out there. Vanity Bob, a great dunk by him in a racket. Can't get to that one. Van is gonna find the back of the net, and it's looking pretty much out of reach here with 56 seconds left. 6-1. It's almost an impossible feat for the prospect team subbing in for their Challenger League affiliate here.
I mean, they gave it a good try. And this is really good practice for when they come into their own prospect league team. So we'll really see. And they're playing pretty well, considering the circumstances. So maybe if we watch them play an actual prospect team, it might be a little more at one side.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, like you said, this is some good experience. Playing against a Challenger League team under the lights like this, the pressure is on. Obviously Spectre, from what we've seen, they're a pretty good team here. And for this for Villan, which is subbing in for Corsa, Racket almost gets one there. For this Villan team that's subbing in for Corsa, you got to have some confidence here. You scored some goals on a good Challenger League team, and I think like you said, it's definitely something we're gonna have to watch as we watch Villan, in the prospect league, see if this momentum, from playing a team like this, and this is something they can learn from, and they can gain that experience. This is what Challenger League pace feels like. If they can bring that Challenger League pace to their prospect league matches, it could be it could be a really good experience for them.
Yeah, you could have a real powerhouse prospect team that could take it down the entire prospect league. You never know.
Yeah, for sure. So with that being said, a 3-0 sweep. We are actually alluded to earlier. We are going to be having interviews taking place on Saturday Night. So we are going to drag in a player from the winning team here on Spectre. So I'm gonna drag in Beto here. Beto,
What's up, man?
how's it going, man? Intense game there. You guys played strong, and you're able to pull out the victory. What was it like playing under the nights or under the lights on Saturday Night Rocket League?
It was good. The first game was a little shaky by us, but bounced back. We were able to stay under control, so it was good.
For sure, for sure. So you guys had I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but the team that was played for Corsa here was actually a prospect league team that was subbing in. It was Milan. Some of the Corsa members couldn't make it, so it was a prospect league team that was subbing in for Corsa. What do you have to say about their performance? Coming in, obviously a difficult situation. Having to play a league up on Saturday Night Rocket League. With all the pressure. What do you have to say about how Milan/Corsa played tonight?
Yeah, no, they did good. They just gotta fix little mistakes. We scored off just simple mistakes. Besides that, they were doing great. Get the rotations down a little more faster speed and more consistent. They're right there with us.
For sure, for sure. Hypernova, you have anything? You have any questions you want to ask our good guy Beto here?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, looking forward, do you guys think you guys are gonna be a good powerhouse to look out for, or are you feeling you guys feeling
Yeah, I
good?
think we're pretty good. I think Ventus's team is also up there with us. We got to work on our rotations, though. Our rotations were very shaky as well.
All right.
We just get some more screams in them. But yeah, I think we have a good shot to go there, get to the championship.
That's good to hear.
All right, for sure.
Forward to it.
So I know you talked about, you just alluded to Ventus's team and the Drakes being one team to look out for. Is there anybody else that you kind of have your eye on from what you've seen around the league so far?
We did scrim. I think we scrimmed the Samurai team, and the scrim that we played with I think it was the Samurai team.
Did we?
It was a very high scoring scrim. It was definitely like 6-5, 4-5, 7-6. So I mean they're a good team. Unfortunately, they didn't win any during the scrim, but it was definitely close games.
I don't remember scrimming you. I don't know if that was us.
Oh, maybe it wasn't Samurai. It was somebody in our division.
Well, either way, thank you for stopping by, Beto. Congratulations on the victory here on Saturday Night Rocket League.
Thank you.
So, with that being said, guys, we are going to go to a break here. We will be having some more action coming for you guys very shortly. We'll probably be back in about 8 minutes or so. We will have Dragons taking on Arrival. So, stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
catching diamonds in the rain, letting precious water through the drain.
All right, everybody. We are back at it again for our second match of Saturday Night Rocket League. This time we have Arrival taking on Dragons. And one thing before we get to that match, I see a lot of you guys have already seen it in chat. I forgot to mention it before we went to break. But we do have a poll up in here on the stream. You guys can see it right there on the screen right now. So you guys get 2 votes on stream here. You type them in the chat, and you get 2 votes for your matchup, for your 2 favorite matchups of your choice there. Whichever has the most votes at the end of the stream here is the one that we will be streaming on Monday. So go check that out in chat. Type your number, vote for your matchup, vote for another really good matchup you want to see, and we'll figure out which one is going to be the top vote, and that's what we'll see at the end of the stream. So go check that out. If you guys haven't already, you can type the numbers there. You'll be able to see that once again at the end of the stream. But heading into this matchup, Hypernova, we've got a good one here. Arrival versus Dragons. Two solid teams. What is something you're looking forward to in this matchup?
I just really want to see a solid series. I think both of these teams are very offensively strong. And I think that both of them are going to come out swinging. So I really just want to see who's going to take advantage of it first.
Yeah, for sure. We've seen Arrival on stream already this season. So looks like the lineup they're running with is they've got Mugi, Linty, and I'm not sure what their third is going to be either. They've either got Strategy coming in for their third, or they're going to have Ducky FPS, and Ducky was in the lobby just a second ago. So we'll have to see what they're going to run. But then coming into Dragons, Dragons, they haven't played a match this season. They got a forfeit win over Venganza on Monday night, and they've had to wait all this time since Monday. The hype is built up for Saturday Night Rocket League, and they're about to come into their first match of the season.
Yeah, definitely. I just knowing these players, and I've known Els for a while and Edwin for a while, and I don't know Mugi, but I knowing they're very strong players, and they're definitely not gonna take their opening game sitting down. They're definitely gonna want to come out swinging.
Yeah, for sure. So just waiting on one more player to hop in the match. But before you go in, do you have any predictions in this series, Hypernova?
Oh, personally, I don't. I actually don't know. I think both of these teams are very strong. I couldn't make a final prediction on this match. How about you?
I'm a little bit biased in this one. Arrival is my rival league team, so I'm the GM of Arrival. So I'm a little bit biased towards them. But some things I have heard around the block from some rival league teams, talking to a couple captains, a couple of GMs, is that apparently, allegedly, the Dragons have not practiced at all this week. so that is what I've heard. People have been trying to get scrims with them, and they've been nowhere to be found. So in this one, I'll be curious to see if there is that chemistry. That's one thing I do know about the Dragons, though, that might be the reason for that, is that Els and Edwin, they've played together in leagues prior to this, prior to Nemesis. They have that chemistry going on. It looks like they've got Ryan O'Neal coming in for their third there. So, just trying to fit Ryan O'Neal into that rotation. I think, if I had to make a prediction, I think I would have to lean towards Arrival from all the stuff I've heard. But, Els and Edwin, they have that chemistry. We've seen it from them. I've seen it from them personally in the past. So, I think it will be a close one, though, but I think Arrival might just squeak this one out.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, so we'll have to see. It looks like we're waiting on one more person from Arrival to hop in the lobby, and then we'll get this thing going. But, so far, the matchup we just saw earlier, we can talk a little bit about that. We saw Spectre taking on Corsa, and we saw, Spectre put on a pretty dominant showing. It seemed like 12 Bram really showed up in that one and led Spectre to the victory.
Yeah, definitely. You could see they're a very offensively forward team, and they're definitely going to put pressure on you, and you can't crack under it. And then I think that would be the only way to take them down, is to keep your defense solid and get some good banger clears, and capitalize as much as you can.
Yeah, for sure. So Spectre taking the 3-0 victory just prior to this matchup. But yeah, come back to this one. These two teams in the rival league. The rival league has been really great this season so far. I've seen a lot of great matchups. We saw some stream matchups that were really solid.
Yeah, I know my own team. The Knights took on the Kings last Wednesday on stream, and they definitely put up a really, really good series. Unfortunate error in game 4
Mm,
led to a really weird little hiccup, but they really, really put their hearts on the table or on the field, and they really played it with their all.
yeah, for
And I
sure.
think
And sorry to cut you off. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've seen rivalry teams. They've been going at it all season. The rivalry is something, something I'm really excited for. It's GC plus 1550 and up. So these players have really, they've really been strong in this one, and I'm curious to see, how this plays out, how the rivalry is going to turn out, because obviously, this is the highest league that we have. It's like at least part of the way up in GC, going up, and we have people all the way up in 1800 1900s up here, that are really showing up. I think we have at least one in the lobby. I know his L's is 1900. I know Linty Ant has been 1800. We've got some really, really high caliber players in here.
yeah, when you get into that kind of level, it's very apparent that you're a good player, right? So really what it comes down to is how well you can connect with your teammates and how well you can figure it out and get a good solid chemistry going to take down these teams. And I think that we've seen a couple of teams that have really pulled together and figured that out, and it's really going to come down to it as the season progresses.
Yeah, so it looks like I don't think well, I think we're waiting on one person. I'm messaging my rival guys. We're waiting on one from their on one from their team to join in the lobby. It doesn't look like there's only 8 in the lobby, right? Am I blind? There should be 9, correct?
Yeah, it should be.
I
Yeah, I think Ducky joined and left, so maybe he had
yeah, I don't see.
an
Yeah,
error.
they're saying
Oh, there we go.
strategies. Oh, there he is. Now he's in the
Alright.
lobby. Okay, looks like we're ready to get this thing underway now. A little bit of confusion on their part, but anyways, I think we will get this thing underway. So get these teams in here and get them going. All right, so Arrival taking on Dragons. Dragons' first matchup of the season. Arrival has already been on stream in the past, so they might have, that one little leg up here as we get things underway in game number 1. And this coming out on the kickoff already. Linty Ant trying to get something going, trying to read off the backboard. Nice little clear away from Els, who's going for that double touch. And able to find it. Yeah, I'll be curious to see who's going to come out with the pressure early, especially in a game like this. We talked about Dragons not really having too many games played with each other. I'll be curious to see if they can really get their offense going.
Yeah, definitely. It takes a lot of chemistry, especially at this caliber, to get a good offensive push going. So that might have a good effect on them. You don't know yet.
I'm sure we saw some good shots there early from them, and the Dragons almost able to squeak a goal out there. A great save on the goal line for Arrival, able to keep this game knotted up at 0s. See Mugi now trying to get something going there. Linty Ant on the catch, flicks it by one. A shot opportunity on net. Edwin has to get up for that save. He does, able to poke that ball away. Another close opportunity. Both these teams kind of trading great shot opportunities.
Yeah.
See Edwin now popping this one high off the backboard. Linty's trying to read that one. Strategy also there. Had to get up for that one. Strategy will be someone to watch here in this one. He really put on a show as we see a shot coming in on net. Ryan O'Neal finding that angle, and the Dragons are going to strike first.
Yeah, you can see Mugi here. Comes just a little too far out of net, starts to push this ball, but Ryan O'Neal just says no and knocks it straight with a nutty angle off the corner wall.
Yeah, nice shot from Ryan O'Neal, able to come in there and take that first goal. So the Dragons, they are able to strike first in this one. See Edwin now pushing this one down. Linty Ant pushing that one away. Ryan O'Neal up again. Going to send this one back into their rival zone. Mugi now trying to send this one up high. Strategy looking for the block. We're just going to go in. Mugi is going to get credit. No one from Dragons able to react to that.
I think a demo came in from someone. I can't really see who, but it looks like Edwin was caught a little bit out of position, and it's just unfortunate on their part.
Yeah, so Arrival, they're finally gonna strike or strike their first goal in this matchup. We might see another one right here as Moogie puts it off the post. The follow coming in. Strategy unable to find that one. You see Linty Ant pushing this one up high. Moogie was waiting. You're gonna send this one off the backboard. L's pushing this one down. Strategy sending this one up high. Edwin. Gonna get some offense going. Strategy clearing across his own zone is dangerous. Moogie, he's got to get back to it. He takes his time. Good patience from him. The ball barreling into his own net.
Yeah, definitely. You can see these players are not as panicky, and they definitely are a lot more methodical, and that just goes to show how solid these rival players are, and just how good it's and how hard it's going to be to beat each other.
Yeah, for sure. You know, every mistake that you make, it's and there's not gonna be many of them. But when these teams do make mistakes in rival league, usually people capitalize them. You see a ball coming across the middle, no one can give it a follow. But usually, like you said, there's been able to be capitalization on these ones. As you see Linty Ant trying to put that one in the net. What a shot off the demo from Strategy, and what a goal right there.
Yeah, you can see Ryan O'Neal just trying to keep it from barring down, and you've got Linty Ant just coming up with a nutty angle from above.
Yeah, what a shot there from Linty, but it was all set up by Strategy. Started to talk about him a little bit earlier. He really showed on in Arrival's first series of the season, and he's definitely one of the contenders for Player of the Week this season, which we'll be announcing at the end of the stream. Player of the Week for all leagues. As we see Strategy, speak of the devil, he strikes there for the third goal for Arrival.
Yeah, it looks like Els loses a little bit of control here, and he just knocks one. Strategy's just ready for it. No one's in net, so they take the 3-1.
Yes, Arrival, after conceding the first goal, they really put on their offense and been able to get a couple of goals here. See, dangerous ball there. Ryan O'Neal puts it off the crossbar. L's a little bit too far. The counterattack opportunity. Strategy trying to get back to it. Gonna try to pinch it across, but it's gonna go nowhere. And it looks like Strategy and Edwin are almost in a Rule 1 there, but gonna get out of it.
Oh.
See L's with a nice fake. Linty Ant gonna dive in for the challenge, but close, intense moments there. L's almost got that one going for Dragons. See Ryan O'Neal waiting for that booming clear. Gonna send that one down. Strategy. It's that pop. Gonna send it high. Moogie's up. He's gonna miss that one. Linty Ant trying to get to it. L's fortunate to get that block on that one. He's been dangerous as Edwin sends that one a long way. And now Strategy popping it high. Little bump play there. Moogie gonna get that booming clear now. Moogie trying to go for that follow. Ryan O'Neal on the dribble, blocked by Strategy. Edwin on the dribble. 45 seconds remaining in game number 1. Els, he can find that touch. He's gonna find that one and send it out. So with 30 seconds remaining, Dragons, they're really gonna have to get something going here. You see, it might be an open net right there. Rhino O'Neal, right as I say it, Rhino is gonna find his second goal of the game.
Yeah, it looks like Linty Ant was caught upfield thinking that his teammate was going to be able to beat him to the ball, but he didn't touch it, so he was left with an open net, and Ryan O'Neal was able to capitalize.
So 3-2 now. The Dragons, they come back within striking range. See Moogie now looking for this redirect. Ryan O'Neal was waiting for it, however. Good read by him. So Dragons got to get something going right here. See Ryan O'Neal going to pick up his third goal of the game. As time winds down in game number 1, a pass across Ryan O'Neal for the shot. No, it's going to go a little bit wide. A follow opportunity. It's going to be sent a long way. And Dragons might have one more chance here as Els pops this one up. Els again for the block. Got to keep this ball up. Ryan O'Neal trying to catch. He's got the boost. He pops it up high. Els has got to get to it. He keeps it up. Moogie finally trying to pressure this for Rival. Ryan O'Neal's going to send this one up. Els looking for it. They're keeping it up here. Strategy. Nice block from him. Going to send it down. The demo comes in. What a demo. And Arrival is going to take game number 1.
Yeah, I think this one, again, came down to what we were talking about. It's about the chemistry, and as you could see, Rival was really coming together. I think they had an assist on one of their goals. Both their goals actually on Dragons had assists, but they didn't really seem like they were playing together. They seemed like one of them would take the ball at once and try to clear it out. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Arrival survives in that one. Able to
Looks like
hold on for the 3-2 victory. I'm gonna say, yeah, it looks like for the sub strategy was in for Arrival game number 1, and now they're gonna switch him out. So after winning game number 1 with strategy, they're gonna switch it up and put Ducky.
Yeah. Do you think that's gonna have any effect on the game, or do you think they're gonna play fine?
I think Ducky has played that. See, almost an insane angle right there for the Dragons. I think something we saw in the first stream game with Arrival is that they played with strategy for 3 games and then sub Ducky in for that 4th one, which they ended up losing. I just think Ducky wasn't warm for that one, so I'm thinking, if they warmed up in this one and they believe in Ducky to try this one out here with them, they're starting them out a little bit earlier than coming in game 4. So I think it might work out a little bit in this series, but only time will tell if that was the right move, because they did take game number 1 with strategy and decided to switch it up. So you see Ryan O'Neal taking it all the way. Can he put it in? No, it's gonna be saved away by Linty, and what a save! But almost an amazing goal from Ryan O'Neal. See, ball coming in the corner. Mugi looking for the dribble here. Gonna pop it up. Els can't find that touch. Edwin last one back. Mugi with a nice touch. Gets it by Edwin. Takes a demo as the result. Ryan O'Neal now on the dribble. What can you do with it? Mugi with the block. Is it in net? No, it's just off the post. A great opportunity for Mugi, but he couldn't find it.
Yeah, both these teams are taking turns, boom clearing it downfield and getting some mods going. So we'll really see who can just hold on to it and who's going to crumble in nets.
See Linty Ant now. Looking for the follow on this one. Edwin can't get that read. The follow opportunity. No, Ducky can't put it in. The follow again. Mugi gonna put it in. No, Ryan O'Neal again for the save. Linty Ant on the follow. Right again to Edwin. The saves are coming out from Dragons. Super strong defense here.
Yeah, you can just see their methodical rotation. One pushes up and one stays back, and just they're really making sure that they don't leave that net open, and it's really working for them.
The defense is great there. You see Linty Ant just getting in the way of Els right there. Yeah, the Arrival offense has been firing some great shots, but the Dragons defense has been that much better.
Oh yeah.
You see Linty Ant now trying to get something going. Might have an angle here, but Ryan O'Neal gonna beat him to it first. Els now maybe up to Ryan O'Neal. Ryan O'Neal, looking for the angle. Can he drop it down? No, Mugi with a perfect read. The follow opportunity from Edwin is going to be saved away. Another great opportunity on offense, but these defenses are out of this world right now.
Yeah, they are really playing the defense right now, and it's really going to come down to which team is going to crumble first.
Oh my goodness. Ryan O'Neal almost put that one in his own net there. A little bit dangerous. The saves are coming out so strong. It might even come down to that, one mistake. It could just spell the end as Mugi puts another shot in net. Ryan O'Neal, another save in this one. He is a defensive brick wall right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Els waiting on the backboard. Dunked up by Mugi. Els trying to get up to it again. He gets the touch by one. Deanne waiting for this one. A bit of an awkward bounce for him. Mugi with a nice block there. Els now unable to find that touch, and Mugi sends that one a long way. Ducky taking a shot towards the net. Going to be saved away by Els. Edwin was trying to get to that touch, but nothing doing there. So you see a nice little touch. Els has an opportunity. Shot on net. Ducky is going to save that one away. Defense still holding on strong. 124 remaining this one. This one goes towards net. Edwin unable to find that touch. Linty Ant. See if they get something going. Linty trying to go for that demo. That might be what it takes in this one. A disrupt play. So you see Els gets a flick by two. Linty is going to send that one down. Edwin trying to stay with it. A little bit of a double commit from Arrival. Could be dangerous. Ryan O'Neal trying to get to Linty Ant. Both went for the block on that one. Nothing doing. Ducky. A little mistouch. Ryan O'Neal now looking for the control. I'm going to wait back on this one. Trying to fake it by Linty. He gets the 50, but Mugi's already up. Mugi off the backboard. Looking for the follow. No, Ryan O'Neal. Good backboard defense from him. Pass across. Linty Ant. No, almost had the shot. The offense is the passes are coming in. Just no one able to find the back of the net. You see, a mistouch there. It's going to go down the field. Opportunity for a counterattack. No, Ryan O'Neal is going to snuff that one out, but both these defenses still just holding on strong. Ooh, dangerous ball there, drops straight down. Edwin is up, going to be blocked away by Ducky. 13 seconds, we're still tied up at zeros in game number 2. Arrival looking to take the 2-0 series lead. And Dragons looking to tie this one up. Deanne pops this one down. A shot opportunity on net. Els is there, and he's going to shove that one down. Defense, again, keeping us at 0.
This has really just come down to who is going to save what ball and how long can they keep it up. And it seems like both teams are doing a good job of staying in net and clearing the ball out, which is a big part of relieving your pressure. So we're really just we have to see who can be the more merciless team and just who can take them down.
Yeah, definitely. Might just come down to one mistouch or one exceptional play as Moogie takes out Els. Deant now trying to get to that one. Another demo coming in. It looks like Arrival maybe starting this overtime off a little bit aggressive here, going for the disrupt plays. You see Ryan O'Neal trying to get this one in the midfield. Linty Ant has to make that clear away, send it up really high. Ryan O'Neal putting over Els. The shot opportunity off the post. A great opportunity for him, but he could not finish. And Moogie now on the counterattack tries for the flick, but could not do it. Ryan O'Neal is going to pick up his savior medal. And again, the defenses are holding on in this one.
Oh my god. Yeah. For viewers who can't see right now, Arrival alone has 5 saves and the Dragons have 9. So it's really coming down to just who is going to crumble first.
Saves. Yeah, the saves have been insane so far. To see this one's boom down at 6 minutes of a scoreless Rocket League. See Ryan O'Neal hoping to change that. Edwin kind of leaving that one for Els. Etienne blocks that one up high. Does he have a follow? Ryan O'Neal can't get that touch. Oh, Els bumps in his own player. Could be dangerous. Ducky. Linty Ant looking for the turn. Goes for the dunk, but it's going to be sent away to the side. Moogie now putting it in the middle, looking for the ceiling shot. Unable to find that one, though. Follow-up opportunity. Ducky puts it on net. Ryan O'Neal, again, another save. The ball still dangerous. Arrival still threatening. Ducky, a little bit of a double commit. That could do it. It's going down the field. Can Moogie get back in time? He is there. What a save from Moogie. Fixing the savior medal with a follow from Ryan O'Neal. It's going to be saved away again. Linty and another savior medal. The saves, they are unreal in this game right now.
Oh my god. It's just every team is so solid at rotating and they just cannot take any opportunities here.
Yeah, and even when we see a double commit come out from Arrival, Moogie was able to come back and Dragons were unable to capitalize on that long booming clear there. So even the mistakes you see one go off the crossbar, even the mistakes that are made from these teams have not been able to be capitalized upon. You see Ryan O'Neal gets bumped out of the way. Good bump there. Linty Ant sending this one down. Els, nice block from him. Linty looking for the redirect, pops it in the middle. Ryan O'Neal sending that one a long way down. Moogie now on the catch. Takes a demo. Linty Ant is up. Trying to keep this one going. Els, send that one high. Ducky boom this one down the field. Ryan O'Neal on the catch. It's popped up high. Els looking for a redirect touch. Over to the side. Shot opportunity. It's towards net. A little bit of a double commit, but the pressure is going to be relieved. And Arrival looking for the counterattack on this one. We have now reached 8 minutes of scoreless Rocket League.
Oh my god.
As we see a shot there, right as I say that, Edwin coming in for the strike, and Dragons finally get their goal.
So it looks like, yeah, someone wasn't rotating back on that one ball, and Edwin was able to capitalize and to take the open net.
Wow,
Oh my god.
what a game that was right there. An absolute crazy game. 0-0 all the way. 3 minutes
You
into
have
overtime.
19 saves total from each team. Both
Wow.
teams combined, 19 saves. That is crazy talk.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane. Just goes to show you, I think something I've been noticing while looking through the stats of the whole Rival League is that the saves per game are at a huge premium. Well, not a premium, but they have been. The amount of saves that we've seen out of the Rival League have been insane. The defenses for these guys, they're insane. I mean, look at Ryan O'Neal there. He's got 7 saves just to himself in this one. So he was really a brick wall in this one and able to hold on for Dragons in that. But the saves in the rival league so far. I guess it just goes to show that, so far defenses are, what's keeping teams alive, what's winning games for all these rival league teams.
Yeah, definitely. And it's really coming down to just which team is gonna break down the defense first. And it's seeming like the Dragons are just being able to do it. And that was just like a fluke, really. I'd say this series is gonna be really, really close. It's gonna be very interesting to watch.
Sure. So 1-1 now after that 8 minutes and 13 seconds, I believe, of scoreless Rocket League. We now head into game number 3. Our rival and Dragons tied 1 apiece in this best of 5 series on our second match of Saturday Night Rocket League. So right on trying to get something going. We'll see if this maybe becomes a whole different game. Usually a lot of times in Rocket League, after you see a 0-0 game, the next game just comes out and it becomes a scoring fest.
Oh yeah. Yeah, especially at this level, it really just comes down to like who is gonna smack who, and we'll see.
Exactly. One little mistake, sometimes those mistakes just, they flood over and, it really opens the door. So we'll have to see if in this game number 3, crucial game number 3, to decide who's going to go up in this series. We'll see if anyone can really break through. As you see Moogie, nice little read from him, unable to find the back of the net, but still, nice little touch from him. Seeing D'Ant now. Gets 50 in the corner, ball sent up high. Shot opportunity going to be missed away. Edwin now popping that one up. Now we see that's after putting Ducky in for game number 2, we see Strategy is back in for game number 3 for Rival.
Yeah, I think Strategy is a little bit more offensively minded, so it might help them out a little bit in the pressure situation. Ducky definitely played a very good game. I just think for who they're playing, I think Strategy might be the right call. Because this brick wall defense is going to be very, very hard to take down without someone who really thinks offensively.
Yeah, for sure. So let's see if Strategy, who helped Arrival win game number 1, if he can bring Arrival back in game number 2, or if Dragons finally figured out an answer. You see a shot towards the net. Strategy makes the booming clear downfield. Ryan O'Neal pushes one to the corner. Ryan O'Neal again, gets it by 1. He's got an opportunity here, looking for the air dribble. Can he put it in? Yes, he can. Ryan O'Neal showing off on Saturday Night Rocket League.
Oh, yeah. What a beautiful shot. You can see here, he's thinking about banging the ball, and instead he decides to catch it. And he can just knock it over 2 defenders and get a beautiful goal.
Yeah, nice goal there. So Dragons, in this crucial game number 3, are able to get the first goal on the board. See Strategy now. Can already pick up the Savior medal. Going to send that one away to Linty, who drops it right to Ryan O'Neal. And what can he do with it? Almost gets it by a Strategy and picks up a demo. L's now looking for the double. Blocked by Strategy again. Edwin now. Again, the Strategy. And D'Ant looking for that one. It's going to be boomed down towards Moogie. Moogie can't find that touch. Ryan O'Neal with a nice little pop. A Strategy there on the defense. L's. Drops down in the midfield. Edwin sending it up high. Strategy off the backboard. Going to clear that one away. Looking for the dunk on this one. Ryan O'Neal lets that one go by. Going to give Strategy an opportunity. But Els is going to send that one away. See Ryan O'Neal now pushing that one down the field. Els looking for the redirect. He puts it towards the net. What an angle from him. But Moogie in perfect defensive position. As we've seen so far throughout the series, the defensive positioning has been pretty dang solid from both teams.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
See Edwin able to make that save. Moogie now looking to attack on this one. Els. It's a nice little block. Going to pop it over to Linty. Els again now on the follow. Gets it by 2. Does he have an opportunity here? Linty trying to get in front of it. Stalls the time just a little bit. Well, that was a little bit of time for his team to rotate. Edwin now booming this one up high. Moogie putting off the ceiling. Edwin again with the follow there. Could have been dangerous. L's now sending it up high. Ryan O'Neal is up. What can he do with it? Off the backboard, Linty. Nice little clear from him. He's going to be able to pinch that one down as well. Maybe a rival able to go on the counter attack here. And L sends that one away. Now Ryan O'Neal looking for it. Trying to catch this one. A little bit of mistouch by him. Opportunity now. Edwin, a mistouch from him. Lindsay Ann almost puts that one in off the crossbar. Opportunity from Moogie. No, he can't put it in. Almost a deadly mistake from Edwin. But again, the Dragons defense is holding.
Yeah, it seems like even on their mistakes, they can capitalize and turn it back into a counterattack too, which is really nice.
As we see two players commit now. Opportunity for arrival. That ball goes up high. Lindsay Ant looking for something, trying to get it by Els. Right to Moogie. Moogie with a shot opportunity. He puts it home. What a passing play. Moogie in perfect position.
Yeah, so and this was a really well-placed shot too. As you can see, Ryan O'Neal was pre-jumping too, but he was able to keep it over his head. Well played.
Yeah, nice shot there. So Arrival holding on, keeping this game within reach. 1-1 in the game, 1-1 in the series. With 30 seconds remaining in game number 3. See Moogie on the catch. Send that one down the field. Edwin trying to control this one. Pitches that one up against the wall. See nice little bump on Moogie there. Els now sending it down the field. What's he got for us here? He'll pinch down, trying to look for the pass. Ryan O'Neal moving down the advance. He's going to let that one go. Edwin now. Going to try to send that one mid. Moogie moves that one down. Opportunity for Arrival here. Could he blocked across? Is there a shot here? Moogie putting it on net, but Els is there for the save. Counterattack. No, it's going to go down. And we are heading to overtime in game number 3.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a real intense series. I can feel it.
Yeah, so far, both teams split in a game, and we are heading to overtime. Very even in this one, especially after we just saw 8 minutes of 0-0 action in game number 2.
Yeah, I think both of these teams are going to try to capitalize as much as they can and try to cause as many mistakes as they can. So putting high balls on the back wall to try to clear them out of the net would be a really solid way to get it going. But we'll see.
Ryan O'Neal, blocked by strategy. Ryan O'Neal on the catch. Moogie now going to take this dribble here. It's going to go right to Els. Els popping this one high, looking for the double on this. Puts it straight down with strategy, able to read that one off the backboard. Lindsay pushing this one across. Ryan O'Neal looking for the pass. Els pops it up high. Could be dangerous. Hits the ceiling. Awkward read, and strategy is going to bail his team out right there. Able to send that one away. Lindsay now seeing if they can get it out. Els, some great 50s. Gets it 50 by 2. Strategy again. I believe that's his second saver medal of the game. He's got 6 saves already in this one. He's really been putting the work on the defensive end. You know, we kind of talked about him being an offensive guy. He does have 4 shots, but 6 saves coming out already from strategy.
Yeah, I think Lindsay and Moogie are both playing really upfield, so it's leaving strategy to play third man, but as he gets demoed, it might be a little tougher for him.
Oh, nice double, and Els is going to find the back of the net. The demo opens up the field, and Dragons are going to take game number 3.
Yeah, as we just talked about, strategy being their defensive player, it seems like he got knocked out of the play, and Moogie wasn't ready for that, so he couldn't get up high enough to take it down.
Yeah, so strategy getting wiped off the map leads to a Dragons goal here, and Dragons are going to take game number 3 in this one. Yeah, and we see strategy, like we saw with Ryan O'Neal in the last game, 7 saves coming out.
Yeah, and I think this it's starting to lean towards Dragons just a little bit. You can see the shot pressure. They have 13 shots versus Arrival's 9. So I think Dragons are finally starting to turn up the pressure and seeing that they're ready to win this game.
Definitely. Dragons have the momentum after dropping game number 1. They came right back in this one and were able to pick up games 2 and 3. So we'll have to see as we head into game number 4 here if...
Did the lobby break?
I'm not sure. It might just take a second. Sometimes the lobbies are a little bit weird. But yeah, as we wait to see this lobby is going to load up. There you go. Just a little bit quick on that one. As these teams join back into the lobby on this one, we'll have to see. Maybe we saw Dragons take back-to-back games, but Arrival, they had game number 1. They played strong. It seemed like in games 2 and 3, they didn't play bad either.
Yeah, no, they're definitely not down. And they definitely could take this one still. It's not they're definitely not out of the running yet. And they're a very strong team, and you can definitely see it on the field. So we'll see.
Yeah, we have to see as both these teams are in here for this one. We are going to get this game number 4 underway. So, Arrival sticking with the lineup of Linty, Mugi, and Strategy. And Dragons still holding on their lineup. Ryan O'Neill, Els, and Edwin as we head into game number 4 of this best of 5 series on Saturday Night Rocket League. See Edwin here, looking for the passing play to Ryan O'Neill. Ryan O'Neill looking for the dribble here. And leave for strategy by Edwin. Els. Shot opportunity, a little bit of a double commit. Could be dangerous. Ryan O'Neill couldn't put that one on net. He had an opportunity. He could have placed that correctly, but unable to do so. See Edwin now on the catch. Looking for that dunk, but strategy, another block from him. Linty Ant now. He's got one to beat in Els. Goes right over Linty. Els gonna catch and flick their strategy, putting this pressure on. Shot opportunity, Mugi. Couldn't find the back of the net on that one. Looks like Dragons possibly on the counterattack. Strategy sends that one a long way. Els is there. Gonna push it to the side. Right O'Neill up. Put that one away. His ball sent down the field again. This is looking a lot like game number 2. Some great saves, a couple of great opportunities to start out, but nothing really doing offensively for both these teams. See strategy sending that one away. Els. Ryan O'Neill on the catch. Nice little block in the midfield by him. Mugi now looking up for it. Edwin. Block from him. Els is up quick. Edwin now on the chase on this one. Can he put it in? No, Linty. He's going to block that one across. Linty now taking the dribble. What can he do with it? Gets it by 1. He's got Els to beat. He bumps him out of the way. Edwin, fortunate to come in to help his team out there. It was almost dangerous. Linty had a great little idea there. Had the bump. As you see, Ryan O'Neill was going for the fake and almost had it.
Yeah, it seems like both of these teams are starting to exchange boom clears and oh my god.
Oh, Linty. As you say that, Linty almost able to find the back of the net. Sorry.
Yeah, it seems like both these teams are starting to exchange boom clears and take 1 or 2 shots on net, and then it gets cleared across. So we'll really see who can keep up the solid pressure.
See Ryan O'Neill now. Strategy trying to get these clears out. Mugi gonna boom that one down. See if he can follow this one. Edwin. Oh, over 1, a shot opportunity. Linty and finds the ankle, and he's gonna put that one home. Arrival coming out on top.
Oh yeah, Linty and Mugi with a great little back flick, and Linty just threading the needle between 2 defenders, finding that net, knocking this one on 1-0.
Nice play there. So Arrival finally, they come out on top. And for the first goal of game number 4, down 1-2 in the series. Looking to force a game number 5. You see a ball popped up high. Ryan O'Neill has been all over the field in this one. Trying to put that pressure in. See Edwin now send this one down the field. Edwin trying to keep the pressure going. Ball up high. Strategy again. Being the defensive man he has been in so far in the series. He would clear that one away. Edwin, shot opportunity, strategy. There he is, the defense coming out strong from him. And Mugi trying to get this one out, but unable to. See Edwin now looking to get that offense going once again. See Linty Ant now on the catch. Going to the ceiling here, looking for the pass right down. Mugi, he was waiting for it. Maybe try to fake it out a little bit. Pops it up. And nobody on the follow from Arrival. As you see, this one might be dangerous. He's blocked away by Ryan O'Neill. Almost another opportunity. Mugi misreads that one. Els looking for the drop down. Strategy now. And we're under 1 minute remaining in game number 4. Dragons. They haven't really got their opportunity on net. Only 3 shots in this one. If you're Dragons, what do you have to do in this final minute of game 4?
It's really gonna come down to how much pressure can you put on them at once. It seems like this Arrival team, while being very solid defense, if they can't get a boom clear within a couple of balls, it takes a little bit more out of them. So I think just keeping really solid pressure, getting these boom clears like they are, and trying to put shots on net is gonna eventually something might just happen. See.
You see a boom clear finally coming out. Steve, you talked about what a rival needed there to get one out, and strategy gets eliminated off the map. Dragons really need to get something going here. Final 20 seconds of game number 4. It's the ball pushed out. Ryan O'Neal now on the catch. Putting this one up high, sends it off the backboard. Could be an opportunity. Is there a follow? Is it there? No, it's going to be blocked. The triple commit from Dragons, unable to do anything. Still time. Edwin back to Els. Els off the backboard. He's got no boost. The clear comes from strategy. They've got one more opportunity at this one. They pop it up high. Els. He can't find the touch. Edwin is there. No, the shot goes down. And our rival holds on strong to force a game number 5.
Moogie with a great pre-jump. He saw him coming in. That would have been an overtime they did not want to have to play. So well played.
Wow. So our rival holding on to force game number 5 in this one. So we're all tied up at 2, heading into game number 5. What are the keys? What are the keys for a rival? They just won this one. We saw what they did. What are the keys for a rival to hold on in game number 5 here?
I think their passing plays have really been the thing that's been working for them. I think that most of the goals that they've scored have been off passes from their teammates, and I think that it's really, really crucial for them because they have a really solid brick wall defense coming from Dragons. So, yeah, we'll see.
Okay, and then on the other end, is there anything that Dragons could do? We saw them take games 2 and 3. And they were both really close games, but Dragons, they looked a little bit stronger than a rival. Is there anything the Dragons can do in game number 5 to really pull this one out?
I think their counterattacks are the things that they need to pick up on, because it seems like a rival is pushing up. They push up pretty far when they go up, and when they get a boom clear, it seems like one guy has to rush back to get to the net. So if they can capitalize on those boom clears and get a nice play out of it, they might just score a few goals. But yeah, I think it's really going to come down to which defense crumbles first, because both of these teams have very, very solid defenses.
All right, so game number 5 is here, folks. We'll have to see our rival versus Dragons. Who will be the first rival winner on Saturday Night Rocket League? Find out Linty Ant. He's there going for the ceiling shot. Almost puts it in. Edwin, a nice save from him. Linty with a great setup there. Almost able to find the back of the net. See Edwin now sending that one down. See Linty pushing this one high off the backboard. L's trying to get up to this one. He misreads it. Ryan O'Neal, fortunately, able to help him out. Can leave a rival scrambling back for the time being. A little bit of a double commit strategy. He's debating going for that. Gonna leave it for Ryan O'Neal. Good decision on his end to wait on that. Strategy again now wins that 50. Might have an opportunity to turn it. Puts off the backboard. No follow quite yet. A shot now from Linty. Getting put on by Ryan O'Neal again. Ryan O'Neal, he has been super strong this game on defense.
Yeah, I think this entire series, Ryan O'Neal has just been a really, really solid player. I think he's been an offensive forward for part of the game and then defensive forward for like the entire series. So seeing a lot coming from him, he's really stepped up, and it definitely seems like he wants to win this series.
Definitely needs some more performances from him as we see him trying to get something going there. L's now popping this one up high. Edwin trying to get to that one, but Moogie beats him easily. Linty now looking for the follow. Ryan O'Neal is up. Gets the block on the first. Gets the touch on the second. Strategy in an awkward position. Had to make that touch. L's now. Shot opportunity. He pushed away strategy. Bad touch there. Fortunate that Els didn't turn around for that one. It could have been a nice goal for Dragons. You see a shot opportunity on net. It's going to go off the post, and Edwin is going to score. The Dragons come first in game number 1.
Yeah, you can see Linty End is knocked out, and Moogie's kind of stuck in a really bad spot. There's no one on the back wall to try to clear that ball away, so Edwin can just knock it off the crossbar and knock it in.
Yeah, nice goal from them. So Dragons, they get on the board first in game number 5. Deciding game number 5. You see a ball going towards net. A little bit of a mistouch from Linty, able to recover. Able to send that one out. Linty now gets it by 1. See if they can get some pressure going in this one. See strategy. He takes his time. Oh, he fakes out Edwin. He goes by Els. Ryan O'Neal, last one back, has to make that save. The ball comes across. Edwin, fortunate to be back. A little bit of a mistouch, but could leave the net open. He barely finds that touch as well. Dangerous times for the Dragons.
Yeah, you can see a rival though just not keeping up enough second man pressure to get these really nice passes into the net. So I think they're playing a little more conservative, trying to watch these boom clears that Dragon keep hitting.
2 minutes remaining in game number 5. You see shot opportunity off the post. Edwin almost found his second of the game. Els, a shot towards net. Nobody was there. The net was wide open, but Els, he couldn't capitalize. So usually ones that we see him hit. See Edwin now looking for the play. Els with a nice touch. Almost a great passing play from Els and Edwin. But now it's going to leave Ryan O'Neal looking for the pass to Edwin. Edwin with the shot. It's going to be blocked. Open net opportunity. Moody, can he turn to it?
He's got no boost.
He doesn't have the boost. He puts it off the post. No, Els is going to make the save, and almost a great opportunity on the counterattack for Ryan.
Yeah, it was a really well cleared ball by Lindsay Ann. It was very, very close.
1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. You see a demo come out. Edwin, he's trying to get to this one. Linty Ant trying to get this one going. Another demo comes out from Linty. Strategy, a shot towards the net, but Els is going to block that one away. Mugi takes the catch. Gonna grab this boost and take it up. Going to the ceiling. It's over Ryan O'Neal. Shot opportunity. The banger. Linty Ant strikes it home, and it's a 1-1.
Here we go. Yeah, you can see Mugi coming off the ceiling, and Ryan O'Neal couldn't get to the ball. Els was thinking that he was going to be able to 50 him at least, so he came a little too far out. But Linty Ant positioned himself really, really well, able to capitalize.
Nice shot there. So a rival, as we've seen all series between these two teams, keeping it close. So it's 1-1 in game number 5. Strategy picking up a save there. Linty Ant now sending this one down. Ryan O'Neal with a nice block in the midfield. Strategy sending this one high. Els with a nice booming clear. And Mugi was waiting right for it. Ryan O'Neal now pushing to the corner. Els putting it up high. What does he have to offer? Els can't get that one though. Ryan O'Neal looking for the dunk, but Linty's going to send that one away. Mugi eliminated off the map. Strategy thought about it. Going to leave it for Linty. Els now boom this one up high. Strategy, he can't find the touch. Fortunately, Mugi is there to bail him out as we hit 30 seconds remaining in our deciding game number 5. Ryan O'Neal shot opportunity. It's going to go a little bit high. The follow-up. Is it there? Yes, it is. Edwin, he finds the angle. 2-1 in favor of Dragons.
It's looking like these demos are really coming down to it. You can see Linty Ant getting bumped out of net, and Mugi just isn't sure because Strategy's rushing up to get boost.
So 16 seconds left in game number 5. Do our rival have one last miracle in them?
I think they could pull it off. Possible.
Puts it high. 10 seconds now. Time is ticking. Strategy booms it down the field. Shot opportunity. Edwin puts it up high. Strategy, a shot on net. No, it's going to be saved away by Ryan O'Neal. Can they keep this ball alive? Mugi is dead. The ball is still up, but it's going to go down, and Dragons are going to hold on. What a game. What a victory for the Dragons.
What a series.
Wow, what a series indeed in that one. All the way to game 5, last second as well, and Dragons are able to hold on for the 3-2 victory.
It was just a really well played series from both teams. Very well. I'd be proud if I were either of these teams of the play that they put out today. This was quite a good series.
Yeah, for sure. And something we talked about earlier is that the Dragons, this is really their first game of the season. They won by forfeit on Monday, and they had to wait all the way till Saturday night to play. And they really showed up in this one, and they took it home.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you have it. So in just a second here, we'll begin an interview with Ryan O'Neal of the Dragons. He should be hopping in here in a second, so we'll be talking with him in just a moment. But stay tuned, guys. We got some more stuff for you guys after this stream. We are going to be announcing the player of the week for all leagues. We got Prospect League, Challenger League, and Rival League. We're going to have those players of the week coming in, and should be something to watch. So right now, I am going to bring in Ryan O'Neal here to the stream. Ryan O'Neal, you guys pulled out a game 5 victory, an intense one, a lot of back and forth. But I do want to ask you about the one game that we saw that went 0-0 all the way 3 minutes into overtime. What was going through your guys' head throughout that whole series? You know, shots are coming at net. Everyone's making saves. What was going through your guys' comms in that moment?
Yeah, man, we were just trying to stay calm for sure because we just kept having shots thrown at us over and over. We were getting shots on them too that we felt like a few of them should have gone in that we either missed or they made a really good save on. So the fact that it was 0-0 that far in was pretty impressive for both teams to honestly keep some of those balls out. But yeah, we just stayed calm the whole time, and once we finally got one to go in.
Nice, exactly. Yeah, that's good to hear. So with this being your guys' first game, you obviously won. We got the win on Monday over a forfeit. What was it?
Yeah.
What was it like playing with these guys? First matchup in Nemesis, you know, under the lights on Saturday Night Rocket League. What was that like?
Yeah, man, not gonna lie, it's actually our first time we've ever played together as a team. I don't even have them added on Steam yet, but honestly, it went pretty well. I've obviously heard of both of them. I play in some other leagues that I recognize their names from, so I was looking forward to play with them. But yeah, it went pretty well. There's a few things that obviously when we scrim and play a little bit more, we're going to get better at. But for the most part, yeah, we connected some passes and played pretty solid defense besides a few games. But
Yeah, for sure. Hypernova, do you have anything you want to toss in here?
Yeah. Do you guys think you could develop into a playoff team if you really put in the time?
yeah, I really think so. The fact that we hadn't played yet and we still played pretty well together against a really solid team. If we put in some scrims and play together a lot more throughout the weeks that are going to follow, we're going to definitely, I think, make the playoffs. If not, make a good push for it for sure.
Awesome.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you for joining us, and congrats again on the win.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, so with that being said, so Ryan O'Neal and the Dragons taking out the 3-2 victory in this second matchup of Saturday Night Rocket League. With that being said, I think we do have to get the Saturday, or well, excuse me, we're gonna have to get the Players of the Week going underway. So, one sec, I'm pulling up these players of the game from the managers chat who we talked about. Give me 1 second here. So Hypernova, I don't know if you know anything about the Prospect League, but who do you think? If you were looking at a player from the Prospect League, do you have anyone that you might think showed up as Player of the Week?
I know Ego on Rooks, really solid striker. I know Rooks is 2-0 right now. They're definitely playing solid games. I don't think they've even taken a game down on anyone yet, or anyone has taken a game down on them yet. So personally, I think Ego would be a good pick. Someone from my team, very solid. Vertane from the Vipers, very solid player as well. So personally, those would be my choices for Player of the Week.
All right. So, with that being said, I guess we will announce the Prospect League Player of the Week. So, we actually, Hypernova did actually mention this guy that he was talking about. So, Hypernova, good on you. So, the Prospect League Player of the Week is going to be Vertanio from the Vipers. So, Vertanio really showed up in these first two games. He really put on a show for his team. So the Vipers are also, I believe, 2-0. We saw Vertanio, something crazy from Vertanio, and he was almost a runaway Player of the Week for the Vipers. He played 7 games this week. His average score from each of these games, he had 589 average score for his games. Jesus. He played 7 games, averaged 500 score in each of these games. Complete runaway. Second place is another player on Vipers as well, but he's a whole 140 average score behind him. So Vertanio, it was a pretty much a runaway here. 2.43 goals per game, 0.71 assists per game, and 0.86 saves per game. He really popped off. I mean, that 2.43 goals per game, he really popped off in week 1, and Vertanio is definitely the Player of the Week for the Prospect League. So big congrats to Vertanio. I'll be getting you the Discord role in the moment, so you'll have the Discord role, be able to post and self-promotion, get to flex a little bit on everybody in the prospect league,
Nice.
show it off a little bit. So we'll get that to you in a second. So moving on now, we are heading to our Challenger League Player of the Week. So Hypernova, what can you tell us about Challenger League? Is there anyone that you know that might stand out in Challenger League?
I think Ventus is an obvious strong candidate. He's definitely a very solid player. I think he's a high scorer player. He definitely gets points every game he plays. Beto played very well in his first series. I think you can talk more about that because you played against him. And in that second series, you could see him pop off. And 12 Bram also played very well. So personally, I think those three would be my picks.
For sure, and those are some great options. Actually, all three of these players that you mentioned, Beto, 12 Bram, and Ventus, were in the top 5 for average score for the Challenger League. So they all really did pop off this week. And you talked about, we saw Beto. Beto really popped off in his first series. We saw him, earlier on stream, able to pick up the 3-0 victory along with 12 Bram, who really went in that one. But we have actually decided on a different player that you did not mention, who is once again top 5 in score here. This player is one of the people on the Ventus's team, the Drakes, and the player of the week for the Challenger League is Magma.
Yeah,
Magma from the Drakes. He's going to pick up the player of the week. The reason being, he had some great plays out there. Obviously, the Drakes, they're undefeated. They haven't lost any games, and he's been a big part of that. 1.67 goals per game, 1.33 assists per game, and 1.17 saves per game. So Magma, he really poured in all the stats and all the shots and all the saves. He did everything for the Drakes. Obviously some other great contenders there, but Magma is going to be our guy for the Challenger League.
good choice.
All right. So with that being said, so we got Vertanio taking the Prospect League Player of the Week, and then Magma taking the Challenger League Player of the Week. So now we get to move to the Rival League Player of the Week. So Hypernova, once again, I'll bring it to you. Is there anyone that you saw in Rival League that might be Player of the Week?
I don't know as much about Rival League as I probably should. But I know Legendary Jay, who's on the Knights. He played really, really well. He had some really clutch plays. But going off of score alone, I'd say possibly Bubbly Reaper. He played really well. I think he was streamed twice. Yeah, I don't know enough about the Rival League to make a good choice.
That's all right. That's all right. So we did have a couple of candidates here. You actually saw a couple of these candidates on stream tonight. Strategy, we talked about him. He was definitely one of the candidates for Player of the Week. We also saw Linty Ant. He is up here as well as one of our candidates that we looked through. We also saw Jump was around here as well. Press J from Parallax. Parallax is 2-0. He was a good choice as well. And honorable mention to our manager friend Aust, who was also an honorable mention here in this one. So after debate about who we think the Player of the Week should be, we have decided that the Player of the Week for the Rival League is Rowan from Parallax.
Oh wow!
So Rowan, he went pretty big here. It's something I talked about earlier. Something I referenced is that there were a lot of saves coming out from Rival League, and this is something we saw across the board with all of the candidates I've mentioned. There was a lot of save totals, saves per game coming out from all these teams, but Rowan really kind of stepped it up, and he had 1.86 saves per game, so nearly averaging 2 saves a game. It just goes to show you, what this Rival League is all about. It's the high power offense, putting those shots on net, really putting these people in tough positions. He also attacked on 1.14 goals per game as well, which kind of really put that over the edge for us, as well as his shooting percentage, which was 34.78, which is really high for most of the challenge or most of the Rival League here. And Rowan is going to take the Rival League Player of the Week.
Awesome.
So with that being said, the last thing we have to talk about, congratulations, of course, to all the players on Prospect for the Player of the Week. So you got Vertanio from Prospect, Magma from Challenger, and Rowan from Rival League taking the first ever Player of the Week for Nemesis. So congratulations to them. With that being said, we are going to have to get to our final business here, which is the stream game of the week. So you guys voted in chat, and we have decided here. So based on your votes, sorry, I'm pulling this up right now. The poll ended, and you guys did vote on this one. So there's a close race. There actually is a tie for this one. But after talking to Derek about this one, our media lead, we have decided to go this route for our game. So the winner, I guess the teams that are winning being streamed on Monday night is Valon versus Vipers.
Ooh.
So they pull out the win. So that'll be the stream match for Monday. Obviously, we saw Valon on stream tonight. They showed up and, they played well against a Challenger League team. So that's something that we're going to get to see, Monday night coming back at it again. And we're going to get to see if, Valon can keep up that, that stream pressure and, maybe take a few things that they learned from this matchup.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So with that being said, any final thoughts on tonight, Hypernova?
Is there a second game being streamed?
So yeah, there will be a second game being streamed. However, we'll have to decide.
It's tied, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's tied. We might be able to get Dragons and Gravity streamed, which is the second place that tied on that one.
With who?
Dragons and Gravity tied with Valon and Vipers. So they tied. We decided to do Valon versus Vipers for sure. But if Dragons and Gravity schedule their game in a solid time, in relation to Valon Vipers, then we will try to get that game streamed as well. So that will be happening on Monday. But Valon and Vipers, they are the first teams to win the vote on Saturday Night Rocket League. So congrats to them, and congrats to all of our players of the week. Yeah, so I bring it to you again, Hypernova. Any final thoughts about Saturday Night Rocket League tonight?
I hope everyone was proud of how they played, because everyone put up really good games. It was really fun to watch and really fun to cast. So thanks to the players, and thank you for everyone watching. Enjoy your weekend.
Of course. I definitely agree. We saw some great matchups tonight, and if this is how our Saturday Night Rocket League is going to start, I'm pretty excited I'm excited for how the future is going to go. Like we said, you guys saw a lot from us. We got the players of the week out here. We got stream voting. Some intense matchups on Saturday Night Rocket League as well, and really, I feel like it's only going to get better from here. So stay tuned next week. We're going to have some more matchups coming your way. Next week, we are once again starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. We are actually going to be going to the Prospect League to start our Saturday Night Rocket League next weekend. We are going to have my team in Origin taking on Velocity.
Nice.
That is going to get going at 8 p.m. Eastern next Saturday. And then we are going to follow it up heading back to the Rival League. We are going to have Kings taking on Rossini. That will start at approximately 8:45 Eastern. So stay tuned for that for sure. And last thing for you guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow the channel here. We're going to be streaming the games Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Lots of action coming at you guys on the Nemesis League Twitch. So make sure you guys are followed. Make sure you turn on those notifications so you guys get notified anytime we go live. And make sure you guys join the Discord. It's linked down below. If you guys are new here, go check out the Discord. Go ahead to the sign-up channel, verify yourself, and get in on all the action, because we're just getting started in Nemesis, and can't wait to see where this takes us. So with that being said, we are going to be heading out here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will talk to you guys later.